Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to cook a pumpkin and cumin soup. It's quite a classic recipe, but we're going to add a little twist by adding the cumin and a little bit of basil to it. So the first thing we need to do is saute a little bit of chopped onion. As you know, I like using olive oil instead of butter as much as I can. And we will now heat up this olive oil in the stove and then add the onion to saute it. So now that the olive oil has heated up slightly, we will add the red onion and we will saute it for a couple of minutes until we see it starts turning transparent. So now that the onion is halfway cooked, we're going to incorporate the pumpkin. As you see, we've cut it into quite big pieces. It doesn't really matter because we will be boiling it afterwards. We will also add a little bit of carrot. I would say probably 3 parts of pumpkin and 1 part of carrot. And we will add some salt, some pepper, black ground pepper, and a little bit of soy sauce. We'll give that a good stir and we will saute it for a couple of minutes. So if we saute the carrot with olive oil, it will bring a bit of a sweet flavor to the soup that's always very nice. So I always recommend when you prepare your soups, always saute the vegetables before you actually boil them. So we're going to keep that there for a couple of minutes and then we'll just add some water and let it boil until soft. So now that we've sauteed the vegetables for a little while, you see they've slightly caramelized, you can see they're nice and shiny. We're going to add the water. The amount of water, as a reference, just you don't want to cover the vegetables completely. We just want to put enough water to sort of cover half of them. You see, so we still have some pieces that are sticking out. So we'll just keep that there until soft. As you can see, our vegetables are already cooked. You see they're nice and soft. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add the cumin. Again, the amount depends on your taste. I like cumin. What we'll do now is we'll just give it a good old stir. We'll keep it here for a minute and then we'll just remove it from the heat, let it cool down, and then we'll blend it with some cream. So now that this has cooled down slightly, we're going to blend it with some heavy cream and then we'll be ready to plate. Now the beauty about this dish is now that autumn is approaching, we're probably going to want to have it warm. But what you can do is you can also refrigerate it and have it as a cold soup, and it is as nice as warm. But anyways, pumpkin is very appropriate for the fall season, so entirely up to you. So we'll put the cream in there. It's heavy cream. The reason why I didn't go for milk or light cream is because, as you see, we have quite a bit of water or soup with the flavors of the pumpkin, and I don't want to remove that. If I put milk or very light cream, our soup is going to be too liquid. As you see, our soup is now ready. You see it's not so liquid, it's slightly thick. So now what we'll do is, to serve it, we're going to put a little bit of black salt to give it some color and some fresh basil. I like using fresh basil with anything. I think it gives a great flavor to dishes. So why not use it with pumpkin soup? We'll just put that in the middle and then a little bit of black salt around it just for decoration. And now the best part of cooking, tasting the food. Delicious. So that's your pumpkin and cumin soup. Enjoy.